Okay. Excellent. I can still play with these for a little bit. So, to my regular people, I'm just going to be playing chess for 2 hours. This is just a disclaimer. I'm not going to be talking about coronavirus and stuff. Title Arena. Just chess. What?
I logged at 11.
Oh, nice. I wonder if I can do this. Does this work? Probably not. They're supposed to be... Nope, we'll just do the screenshot. No face. Yeah, so this is just chess. Nothing else. But we'll have Becky Barron tomorrow. As far as other type of things. And of course, if you just want to pop in and say hello to me, you can. And if you'd like to just watch and learn about chess, you can. Titled Arena Warm-Up. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know which one to play now. I can play the Elite SuperBlitz or the Title Arena Warm-Up. I don't know. Maybe I should play both. I don't know which one to play. Too many options. Where is the scroll bar for this? How do I scroll? Yeah? There we go. They're about the same length. Okay. I've played too much bullet anyway, so I'll do this one. So yes, if any of my regular people are watching and you want to learn about chess, then you can stick around. I'm trying to attract some actual chess people by seeing some numbers. So if you regular people want to stick around and pretend that you give a shit about chess for like 10 minutes, then that would be great. Law of attraction. Okay, first game, Bazkir Bull. My rating's kind of low over here. If he doesn't take this now, then I'm going to take... Okay, so he's guarding it. Do we care about that? I think I can play knight here. This bishop is unguarded. He might have to go back. That's really awkward. I think he just loses a pawn now. Oh, this pawn is unguarded too. I can take care first though, right? Yes. Maybe take here. This pawn is still unguarded. I don't know what he's doing. There's no threats down this diagonal. Take the pawn. Now he's trying to guard this one, maybe? I can just go queen here, can't I? Can't guard it with anything else. I mean, I could even take the last pawn if I wanted to. Because I'll be attacking this knight. Let's just be super greedy and attack all kinds of pawns. And then play queen c2, and then go win this. He can't guard this with anything else. He has no more pieces to guard it. Rook can't come here. He can't push a pawn. Then if he pushes this, then I just take. He might say check. That's fine. This bishop is not accessing me at all. So it's fine if he pushes here. That might be his one big try. E3. Possibly. Nope. He's just trying to kick my knight. Okay, I could even take here with the bishop first. Or I could just take with the knight. If I take with the bishop, it's going to force trades, so let's do that. Retake with the knight. Okay, let's hit his rook over here, and then maybe guard the queen. Like this. Just so he can't attack this one. He couldn't attack it anyway, but I'm just up like 1,000 pawns. Maybe rook here, try to attack this pawn. Could be a good try. I think in that case I can even play knight here. And then queen will have to take. Okay, so he doesn't want that option to be happening. But for now I'm just gonna try and push my A pawn. He wants this. I don't know if that matters. I don't think it does. Just keep pushing. He can push this and get it to here. As long as he doesn't get a mate along that diagonal, it doesn't matter. And once my pawn gets to a7, it's going to be very powerful because of this bishop. So I'll just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Now what do we do? I guess I can just start pushing the other one. It is going to weaken this diagonal, but if I can get this pawn up, these two pawns will be almost unstoppable. I can even give up the c pawn at some point. Maybe play the rook back over to b1. Knight here is not really threatening anything. Is that threatening something? Not a whole lot. I can just take this with check now. Now he's got nothing. I don't even care if he takes this pawn at all. Okay, let's just get the rook behind this pawn. This pawn's guarded. And he's completely lost. So he's giving up a piece. Push this one. Bishop a7, and he's completely lost. I just gotta make sure I don't lose on time. Let's try to get this pawn. Should be mate in a few moves. Okay. Good first game. I was really low on time from too much talking though. It's nice to actually be able to think during my games. I usually play bullet, and I can't think at all. So that's a plus. Let's Oh wow, so he wants this one instead. Hey Mike, how goes you today? I don't have to do anything with that immediately. If I push this, I guess he pushes this one? Is that what's happening here? I could play even knight here, maybe? No, they don't take this. Let's just do the plan which I know works reasonably well, which is knight d1. Your cannabis farm job is going well, that's good. What are you doing over there? Are you just tending to plants? No discoveries. I don't need to guard this, I can just move it. Maybe even move it here would be reasonable. And then try to bring the bishop out here at some point. Let's do that. Hey Valentine, how's he doing? Let's kick the knight. This one, it's a little hard for that one to get. Let's go here and knight g5 since he can't push his pawn yet. This bishop can't move. Okay, so he wants his knight into d5. d4, sorry. When this bishop goes away, then his king's going to be vulnerable. Whenever you lose your kingside bishop, that's fianchetto. All kinds of bad things will happen to you. Can happen to you, not necessarily will. Okay, he's attacking my knight, so I gotta bring it back, maybe back in here to d3. I'll probably kick behind a knight. The question is, do I go here or here? That knight is not threatening anything at the moment. So let's bring this one to d3. Utility person's able to float around. Oh wow! So you have like the free kind of run of the place. I don't want to challenge this one. I could by going here to f3, but I'm choosing not to. Bishop here could be a threat. Okay, let's just challenge the knight here. See, now he's doing what I said was bad, was exposing the king. Now he can get a queen along this diagonal, and some vulnerabilities might open up. My knight might get to d5 though. Do you get all kinds of free weed, Mike? Okay, so he's playing and I'm playing way too slow. Let's threaten a good old fork. He has to do something with it. Let's kick the knight. Let's get rid of his bishop. And I'm gonna hit that one. Want to solidify. I have to move faster here. This pawn's weak now. Maybe push this one, but then his knight will get in. Okay, let's try to hit this pawn. Uh-oh. See, I told you this fork stuff. Okay, he has this fork. I have to give up a rook. Oh no, never mind. Okay, let's try to hit this pawn. I don't have any time. Try to double on that pawn. I don't think I'm doing horribly here. My king is a little vulnerable, definitely. Knight might get to here. Let's get the king in first. Let's put the triple on this pawn here. Knight's going to come here. So give a check. Maybe reroute. I guess he could push his pawn at some point. I gotta watch my back rank too. I don't know if I like that move by him. Too much. Maybe here. He wants to put a rook here now. Let's try to hit this. Running out of time. Gotta watch out for that one. I have no time left whatsoever. Okay. Too much talking. Nice. I think that might have been actually, I might have been actually okay in that end game because he was going to lose his pawn probably that got pushed too far. But it's hard for me to talk and play. I have to remember how to do it. Hey, Mike, can you see still the show that's scheduled for tomorrow? It looks like YouTube removed it. Can you check if it's still there? You did a live stream with Og about 5 years ago? Are you the first person he ever had in there? I remember him having someone in his car. Was that you? Like the very first show that ever happened? Like impromptu? It was a Hispanic guy. Are you Hispanic? Mexican? Okay. It's going to be kingside attack versus kingside attack. Which will win? First off, let's get this pawn going. Get a rook to my 7th. Maybe rook here. Because this is the one point you always want to guard the base of your chain. That's why rook up is helpful in these King's Indian attacks. Was that you, Mike? Was that you that did that interview a long time ago? I do not remember. Okay, let's push this one. Maybe bring this knight over. That pawn is fully guarded. Does that matter? He wants to get a knight in here, maybe. I probably should take, because this pawn's backward now. So if knight takes, then I think I want to kick first. So if he comes here, I can just take this. Otherwise, this rook might come over, queen come over, right? Although then he'll be able to push this. Although, yeah, I probably should wait for that. Okay, now I can do this plan though. His knight's trying to come around and still get in. I want to get this rook here, but I probably want the queen on the diagonal first, I would say. So he's fully developed. Maybe bishop here, free this rook. He might push this at some point. Yeah, he did a video with somebody. It was like one of the very first videos he ever did. Is he gonna sack here? Try to get the... I don't think it's good for him, but maybe he'll try. But let's just move the king out of the way in case he wants to. I mean, I'll give him the pawn for a pawn and a rook for two minors if he wants. I don't care about that. I'm up on time, which is very nice. Unusual for me. So he sees that. Let's just develop the last piece. I want to attack that. Where does this knight go, though? Where does this knight go? Maybe I can come back here. Queen takes f5, rook takes here. Is that good for me? Maybe. Let's try it. Queen takes here. I don't know if that's good for me or not, but I want to bring this knight in. Okay, I guess he's going for an endgame. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's going for an endgame. I guess I have to guard this pawn. I don't have this move though. He might have to give up his... I can barely guard it enough times. Clocks are getting near the same. He still has his weakness here. I have to worry about back rank stuff maybe. I want to get the bishop to g5 and push my pawn. And then get the king up. Is that knight going anywhere? It doesn't look like it. Maybe if the rook moved, the knight could come here, but... Push this one. Get the knight here. Maybe a rook to here would be nice for him. I think I might have an attack here. Get the rooks over. Maybe back, bring the bishop back here and here. Here and here. Let's do this first so he can't get his rook in. I gotta move faster. Now this is actually a threat here. I gotta... maybe here. Could hide the king somehow. I'm running low on time. He's definitely not doing good. Okay, got him on time. Whew. That was a little tense. See you, Valentina. I do remember that video with that guy in the car. It was before that? Really? That's interesting. What type of work? Oh, I work at a troubled youth facility, and I also help mental health patients out in their homes. And I also play chess. I have instructed chess, but I've never been able to actually... I've always been kind of lazy with it, or just enjoying the game rather than trying to be a, quote, professional about it. I think I want to open my rooks here. 22-17. I should be able to outplay him in an endgame when he has such a horrible bishop structure. But he's just going to do this, so I don't even know if it matters. Let's make it so he has to watch over that pawn. Guard e3. This bishop is what's known as a bad bishop, and it's as bad as it possibly can be because all of his pawns in the center are on light squares. That's what a bad bishop is. And that means I have, in the endgame, I can attack all these pawns. So that means I want to push this, I want to fix these, and then the endgames are good for me. I maybe want to go over here and up, challenge his queen, but I'll push my queenside pawns first. Okay, this might be good for him. I don't know if it's good for him or not, though. Maybe. Let's start with... Maybe this is good for him. Start with this, maybe. Takes, check, king up. I guess he can check here, and maybe it's a draw. I don't know if he has anything in this game or not. Might just be a draw, I guess. Maybe if he checks, I can come down here and threaten to get my queen into his side. Okay, he's going for it. So he wants to go after this pawn. This actually might be a good move by him. Probably is a good move, because he's also threatening check and mate if I move my queen too far. And that is not good. I wonder if I have perpetuals though. If I go here and he takes and I say check, do I have perpetuals? I think I do actually, because I can just check back and forth on here. I kind of have to go for it though. I can't really, because he can't ever get out this way. I think I just check back and forth. This perpetual, because this is too dangerous. It's awkward draw. Draws are very unusual for me, right? Do I like draws? No. Maybe this realm is a draw too, and I just need to accept that one.
Well, it's never a total draw.
Me actually like seeing and going for a draw in this tournament is highly amazing. Unheard of.
It's always a draw with like just the teensiest bit of one side.
With a little bit of an edge?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
Only so I can keep going.
Right. Hail to the victor. Berto 777. Looks like it's 3.5 to 5.5, so he has a slight edge. I want to do something weird in this game, just to confuse him. See how this knight came from here to here? Now he's confused. Now I want him to take here. What are you doing, silly man? You're supposed to stay confused. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he's still confused. Hopefully. He's gonna push b6 pretty soon. I have to worry about this pawn, maybe. He's telling me, he's like, I'm not confused. That's what he's telling me by his fast play. He says, I'm not confused at all. He really is, yeah. So he's trying to win this pawn. If I take with the pawn, then he has to take here, or I can get to guard it in time. So maybe his plan to win d4 won't work. Hopefully. But I did screw up my pawn structure on my king side, but I think I can live through that. So now I get my bishop out. This pawn is guarded. His pawn is weak. And everything is fine. And I just move over here and have the g-file. That's all that has happened in this transaction. Maybe I'll go knight here. No. Yeah, no, I'm happy with all of this. Let's try and attack this weak pawn on b7. So these doubled pawns can sometimes be a help, and sometimes they can be bad. I didn't see that I was giving up d4, but I'll just take this anyway. Oh, he has that move. Don't they have this, though? Isn't that almost trapping his queen? No, because he takes this with check. Okay. This pawn's going to go, though, pretty fast, I think. Right. Maybe go here. He's also threatening this, which is not good at all. What to do? But then if he takes here, then this pawn is also weak. Maybe I just do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Then we're threatening this, so he has to take. Pushing this doesn't do anything at the moment. So I just have the bishop pair, and he has a rook. But I also have my very strong c pawn. And I can push it. This pawn's about to fall. This pawn's about to fall. I think I'm okay. Oh, he says he's totally fine with his queen being offsides, but he has no attack. Aside from that. Did I say aside from? I think so. Okay. Let's do this maybe. He pushes. I don't really want to trade pieces here. He might go knight here. In which case I'll probably just either go here or pull all the way back. That's just another pawn. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. This is strange. You can't take here. My rook is guarding it. That's just, you can take here now, maybe say check. Check, and now this one's open, so I might be able to get a check in there, maybe. I don't know. I'm low on time, I might lose this game just on time. If I can get my rook here, then maybe some good things will happen. So he moves his king somewhere, rook f1 might be reasonable. I'm threatening this. Okay, come over here. This is guarded by my bishop. He can't guard this pawn with his queen, so I take it with the rook, I'm assuming, to threaten mate on g8. So it takes here, I take with the rook, check, and rook comes back, and check with the bishop on c4. That's not helping him at all. I think I'm just checkmating him. I think it's game over. Takes, check, king h8, queen g8 checkmate. And if he doesn't take, then rook here is just checkmate. Queen can't take because the bishop is it's a double check. And if he moves over here, then I just take the rook and he has to give his queen up. And now he loses his queen via this one. And I just take the rook with checkmate anyway. So it doesn't matter either way. Okay, good game. Those are some interesting tactics at the end. Interesting tactics. Beisky. Are we going to go for a Berlin? Maybe. Maybe we're going to get a Berlin. Oh, he's doing this weird stuff. Gambiting a pawn for something. And of course we gotta take it and see if he can manifest an attack or not. So he wants to get his bishop here. Let's just play normal moves. Maybe queen here. And if I bring the knight here, he wants to push, but then I can go here. I can go here anyway. If he pushes, I just play knight in. Okay. So now if he pushes, I think I just take on c3. Okay, now he really has absolutely nothing. If I can get fully developed after he gives up his pawn, I could be fine. Oh, look at that one. I don't know if it's too important though. Maybe. He can double my pawn, just like in the last game. Oh, I just get my bishop up. He just takes now, and now he has free piece. Maybe he won't notice it. Nope, he noticed it. He didn't notice it. I had a free bishop. Okay, so he's taking that pawn back. He literally fully free bishop on b4. So I'm hitting this one. He can't take this just yet. And I might just bring the bishop back and guard it. I'll probably play rook here. And what? Maybe I can play like this. Is that okay for me? I think it is. I mean, I should just be completely lost in this game because I gave up a piece for free. But he decided he didn't want it. I'm gonna bring my bishop here, so if he takes, I have the attack on his b2 pawn. It's a common tactic, developing tactic. Which one to take with? If I take with this one, he gets the rook here, but then I can play rook over, so it doesn't matter. Let's do that. Give my bishop some eyes. If he plays rook c1, I'll just challenge it. That was weird. Oh, he wanted to play rook c1 at that point. Okay. I see, I see. Let's hit his bishop. He can't even get in here, though. I don't know if that was so helpful for him. I want to get this pawn moving if possible. Is it possible, though? Maybe I can get my king in. That'd be interesting. Nope. He says NO. Okay. I gotta play faster. Maybe just shuffle my king back and forth. I don't really have a lot to do till he moves some of his pawns. Guess I can play here now. Just stop him from getting his king in. And now I'm just going to shuffle. I'll let him take and double his pawns and get a blockade up over here. I might try to do this over here and get this eventually. I don't know if it works though. If he gets too far in here, then this pawn might start going. And he can't get in here anyway because my bishop. I just gotta play faster. is winning the pawn trap. I'm losing this one. Look at the time situation. I should have lost in the opening. I guess the game came to its rightful conclusion after being should have lost in the opening. Harsh heaven. What's A3? I guess he wants this. If I play bishop c5, he wants b4. I don't really care at this stage though, because if he does win this pawn, I have queen here. So his b4 is not threatening. Let's see if we can tempt him to play bishop here. Yep. Just so it looks like he's cutting my king off, and he is, but I can just play queen up and castle queenside. Is that actually a threat? I don't think so. Should I give my queen up? Probably not. There's no need. So this is a threat, obviously, so let's guard that one. And now we got some pressure on f2. Do I need to take that, or don't I have to take that? That's the question. Well, if I take here, then this knight is like just hanging, so it seems very silly of him. And yes, he can take this one, but then I'll take this pawn and I'll be threatening all kinds of stuff, so maybe he could go here. Now it seems silly. Okay. Maybe just take this one, so the queen can't get active. I just have to make sure that I don't just die because my king is so open, but I'm going to take this pawn next if I can. What is this? Oh, he wants a check right here. Does that mean anything? I don't think so. I just take. Check. King over. What's the threat? I mean, if he could take here and get a rook here, then that would be pretty much like. Would that checkmate? That would almost be checkmate, but he can't do that, so we don't worry about it. So he's threatened me in every way that he can so far. Okay, I guess we'll just go here maybe. Takes. He wants to say check here, so I'll have to take with the rook. Okay, now this is totally fine, I think. If he says check, I just block here. Right. Maybe I can push this one and try to trap this bishop or something. Maybe I should try that one. He can go rook here, we'll be threatening to take this, but now my queen's also guarding the bishop, so that won't even necessarily be a threat. Let's go here, threaten the bishop. I guess he has to guard it, maybe? I don't know, this doesn't look great for him. Now I can take this. He's in all kinds of trouble. I can take with this one because if he takes, then I take his rook over here. And I'm also threatening now check to win this other rook because this bishop is pinned. Okay, that's interesting. So let's just trade some pieces. Start rolling this pawn. Win the bishop. Yeah, he's got a few problems here. Check, especially. Harsh heaven. That was a good game. I won with the king in center. Andrei Kolov. Stay with the London. I like the London system. He's going for a passive setup. What's this? Does that matter? Not sure. I'm gonna go for this one though. If he pushes, then I'll get my knight into c5. So we gotta guard c3. Is he really playing knight here? That would be weird. Okay. Let's let him get his knight in. It's okay. Oh, he really wants to do that, huh? Okay, so let's give him the doubled pawns, see if he can. Let's hit this one, play a queen here. Has to play queen somewhere. I would like to get my knight here if possible. Let's try for an attack of our own. Get rid of the knight. Rook. I have rook lift possibilities now. Although if I lift the rook, well, if I lifted it before, that pawn would be hanging. So he probably, yeah, he wants to do that. I'm actually going to bring this one over and up, so there's nothing hanging on c1, and b4 is not vulnerable. I bring this other one up. If rook here, we just play this, of course. And I don't think he's got anything going on, really. And I can start doing things on the king side. Possibly. Possibly. Did you find a bug?
What?
What'd you say?
Don't you worry about it. I know you're playing chess. You can't hear me.
I heard you say, what the fuck is that?
Look at a massive rush to people through.
I thought it was pretty funny though.
What the fuck is that? Giant ass cucumber, like a person tall.
So this bishop is hanging, which makes this pawn vulnerable. Oops, I forgot about that. That's not good. Okay, but maybe we can have some action with our bishop. Possibly. I just takes here. Maybe I can come here. Last gasp. If I'm not getting mated with check, then I might be able to get up. Check. Okay, I'm not getting mated yet. Not quite. So check up. Oh yeah, check up. The question is, does this mate me? Well, I could always play the bishop back, or the rook back. So rook here, out, check, I could play bishop back, or I could play rook over and still have this threat going on. And if he pushes here, I could play queen to f6. This is a crazy position, which probably is defensible by him, but I don't know. At the very minimum, he could push f3 and takes with the bishop, and you know, guard laterally. I can even come up here, I think. I wonder if I get my king all the way to h6. Because this pawn is guarded. He has no more checks right now. Now he finally has to pay attention to this threat. Look at my king. My king is going. If this rook wasn't here, then, you know, he could threaten something like this, and I wouldn't have time to get my queen to h or to f6, but my rook is very importantly guarding. I guess I'll have check here. If I go here, that's the one thing I have to watch. How do I watch that? Maybe rook here, and then queen here. No, he'll get to have it with check. Okay, but oh, I can push this pawn because it's guarded. So after here and check, I can just push g5. That's my solution. Okay, let's go ahead with the mate threats. g5 like we talked about. Still works. Maybe he has to sack a queen. Yep, he does. Okay. Let's try and get up and take this pawn out. Let's clear all his pawns up. Maybe get here and here. I can't believe I won that game. That was hilarious. I had no business winning that game. No business at all. No business at all. This will be the tournament that will boost me over 2400. Speaking of 2400, I have a 2400 playing me right now. I've blundered in a couple games. I think I should stop doing that. Blundering is not recommended. I want to trade off the light scored bishop. Why did I do that? Why? I just paying no attention. I should just resign this immediately. The whole reason he played that was so I could not play bishop there. I'm just going to resign. Too much talking. That was very, very, very silly. Very, very silly. And I just talked about not blundering. The second I talked about not blundering, I blundered literally 2 seconds later.
Let's talk about playing well now.
Hail to the victor. Yeah, it's that whole positive affirmations thing. Maybe he's gonna attack. He might. I don't think it would be good, but I like this maneuver, knight d7, knight b6, because it almost always makes them think about pushing the pawn, and then I just go back here again and push this. And then he has committed himself on this side. Okay, so he's not falling for it. But now my knight is centralized. And I'm completely happy with this position. And now he's trading his bishop off. I'm even more happy with this position. Play h6 first, so after bishop e6 he can't challenge it. Okay, he's giving himself a weak pawn here. Maybe he'll play knight in instead of trading. But then I have this move, which is a bit annoying for him. Okay. Do I want to keep my bishop or not? Let's keep the bishop for now. Can always bring it back. I guess he's going to try to go for this. Let's bring it all the way back. Let him push here. Okay, so I'm going to push this one, I think, and then try to activate my bishop on the other diagonal. And force him to try to do stuff like that and open his king wide open. So he's probably going to play G4. I could even do this. Oh, wow. Interesting. Now let's go for this one. Activate the bishop this way. This knight is here forever. So knight has to go back if he doesn't want to lose the exchange. Oh, he says he's totally fine losing the exchange. Okay. Good to know. I wonder if I could even push this. I think maybe I can do this, actually. If he takes here, take with the queen. This is going to be super vulnerable if he does not take en passant. I think should he take en passant or not? I mean, he's down an exchange, he's not developed yet. He's got a bad bishop. His only good piece is this knight, but his knight is not even that good. So let's take this pawn, so he doesn't get any pushing with the e pawn. And then what? Now my bishop is kind of bad too. His knight is annoying. This knight is annoying. Maybe I'll go here and then activate this rook. Okay, let's push this one. Just try to make a hole here. And if that pawn falls, then we will have a passed c pawn. So rook probably wants to come over here. What is that? This man is playing crazy moves. Play here. Knight probably wants to go back, I would say. I'm even threatening this move. I'm still threatening this move. Maybe he'll take. There's no discover checks with that one, so it doesn't matter. So I'm just simply threatening rook b1. Very simple. He has to maybe play queen here or something, but then he'll lose his bishop. Oh, what? I forgot about that. But this pawn's also hanging. I gotta be careful. I always have this move, sort of bail out. And I'm also threatening to win his queen. Okay, let's go here. If he goes here, then we have this royal fork. Royal fork. Now he has to think quite a bit. Wow. That's interesting. Check. Oh, he has this. Okay, I should be winning here, but I have to be careful. Check. He has to sack. I think he's losing here. He has to come here. Then I take his knight with check and win his queen. He's definitely losing here. Oh, yes. I have no time. That's ridiculous. How did I get so low on time? Crazy. I still got the win, though. I am in number 39 out of the 144. Hail to the victor. See this one here. You have a walk for 11? Thank you. Nice.
It's only a mile away.
It's only a mile?
Away.
For how long?
20 minutes.
Nice. Excellent.
Is it Tiki? She's one of my favorites.
Oh, I don't think I've walked Tiki. Roy foul. 22-16. G4 if I want to get really spicy. I don't know if I want that though. Definitely take here. If he pushes this, then I always have the queen move. Then he has to lose an exchange. Or his e-pawn. Oh, he says, I don't care. Okay, good. So he's going for losing that pawn. Now he's probably going to try to sack here if he can. He's less likely to be able to sack if my knight is guarding it as well. I want to push this. That's what I really want to do. And of course, I wonder if I can castle queenside. Is that safe enough? Just make sure this knight can't move with any discoveries. I don't think it can. I think it's safe enough. Now we have full reign to attack him on the king side. Just queen back. Oh, I see. He has that way. I'm doing it. But can't I just take here with the knight? Maybe he'll just get his pawn back, I guess. Or I could take and then check. I'll just take this way. I don't want him opening up the queen side. Hail to the victor. Okay, what do we want to take? Probably this one. I gotta take his queen, huh? Trap. And then he'll take this pawn. He's finding creative ways to win pawns. I don't know if it's that important though. This pawn's gonna run. So he wants to double, I would say. Maybe here and here, I think is good. My king is pretty safe on b3, and I do have this pass pawn. These pawns suck. And he has no light squared bishop. Spring the rook over, check. King back, so there's no mate over there. I guess I could come up here too. Nah, let's just go back. Get a rook in here. I have to make sure he can't pile up anything on this one, I guess. So let's do this. Maybe king out this way. Also threatening check there. I don't think he has anything here. I think he's all bluff. I think that he is all bluff. Okay, let's get up here. Now he'll probably come this way or something. My bishop is always going to get to e5 and annoy him if he stays on dark squares. And if he comes here, I just don't think that's good. This does not seem good. Check. Just like king whichever way, doesn't matter. And then I'll just come up here and win this pawn. Very simple. And now he's going to run out of time, which is nice. So he's going to say check here. Oh no, he doesn't want it. Check. He's going to come up here, I guess, and I'll win this pawn. Maybe I come here first to guard this and these. So if he goes here, I just come over. Oh no, he's trying to checkmate me here. That's not good. Now he's going to lose a bishop. Okay, maybe not, but look at all these passed pawns. He's playing fast though. I don't like this. I'm having to think. All this thinking. Thinking business. Stinking thinking. Okay, he gave his rook up. Now he's lost. What is he doing? Okay, he finally screwed up. I should have enough time. Barely. Barely enough time. That was close. I've never gotten a streak yet, have I? This one here, I should be on a 5. Well, I could be on a 5-game streak if I hadn't blundered right when I was talking about not blundering. Oh, we have a GM playing. Oh, I have an IM right here. This should be exciting. And he's berserking. Usually title players lose when they berserk against me. I hope that's still the case here. That would be nice. Okay. What was the move here? Maybe this one? I think just bishop here is fine. Alright, queen h something. That's what he wants. He wants queen. Is queen h5 a threat? That's the question. Don't know. I really think so. Let's play queen here. Oh, now queen h5 is a threat. That's annoying. Oh no, I have this move. And then he can say check, and I have to take it. That's what it was. He can still take this. Says he doesn't want it. Very strange. Well, I'm probably not doing good here. Very likely not doing good here. Maybe his pieces are kind of stuck though. Hail to the victor. This pieces might be a little bit stuck. Let's just castle. Let's let him have that pawn. He doesn't even want it. Okay. That's a bad move. Why is he playing like this? That's strange. Very, very strange. He's just down a piece. Dead as well. And he's down on time. Oh, I don't like that one. Oh no, he can take care of his rook now. I can go this way though. That could be exciting. Rook here. Hail to the victor. I'm still a piece up. Can I flag him? I think I can actually. Nice. Flagged him. That was really funny. Completely undeserved. That was definitely the right opening to play against me in time trouble, but I don't know that opening very well. But he's the one in time trouble. I mean, it's the best opening to just not let me have like some sort of positional thing, which you can't really win in a minute and a half. Semi-Slav. The solidest opening ever. Oh, he's berserking. Why is everyone berserking me? You think I'm that bad or something? Jesus. Okay, he's kind of giving up a pawn, but not really. Hail to the victor. He's giving a free pawn. Can I guard it after queen here, though, is the question. Maybe I can do this. And then take. Okay, he still has that. Maybe here. Guard this pawn. King up if he tries to attack it. I don't know if I like that move very much. Guard. What to do here? Is he even threatening anything? Kind of. Let's go here. I just need to guard c5. I don't know if he's got anything here. What does he have here? This is unguarded, but I can smooth it. And then my rook will go here. Oh, he's trying to win pawns. Interesting. Okay. Guess I gotta take it. I don't really like it, but okay, I want to try to push this and get my rook in here. F7 is going to be weak. Just guard this one. Maybe you can push now? I don't know. I think I come here. Trap his rook. Oh, he has this one. Can't I just come here and up? I mean, his pieces aren't that great. Yeah, knight there, but this rook is stupid. Okay. Oh no, I didn't want that. Yeah, he's gonna win now, I think. Maybe I have this though? I don't know, maybe he's gonna lose this piece now. I'm threatening mate and I'm threatening to win that piece. And he's running out of time. This is interesting. He has to lose a rook. Two seconds left. He's gonna run out of time. I mean, he might even still be doing okay here. Because, you know, he's got these two passed pawns, but that tactic at the end was very important, which kind of just came out of nowhere. Double threat of checkmate on h8 and winning his rook. Ah, I finally got a streak. 2296. Okay, he wants to go for this one. Do I want to castle kingside or queenside? He wants to come here. I think I want to castle kingside and just throw all my queenside pawns at him with his king on c7. I think that looks reasonable to me. Maybe fianchetto my bishop, attack this pawn. Bishop in here, or knight in here, sorry. Let's hold all his pawns back with this one. Okay, let's get the rooks in front of his king. Push all these. Knight here, push. Okay, that's not doing anything. I guess that accomplished something. I don't know what exactly. I still should have an attack on his king side. His queen side, sorry. Knight can come in. Oh, he has this one. That's interesting. That I completely forgot about. Although if he takes this pawn, then, you know, it might not be great for him necessarily. So maybe we do this, and he takes, and then I take here. And now his king is just fully exposed. And this is quite good. His bishop will come here, probably. Okay, but that's fine. I just need to activate my bishop here. Just activate it like this. Don't want him getting bishop here. Just double on his c file with this very vulnerable pawn. Let's try and hit that one. Let's try and go for a check. I mean, I can't imagine he's going to be able to defend this very well. Bishop here. Like, what? Does he really have this? No, I have just... Okay. Very silly. I don't know what that was about. I actually didn't see bishop a3, but he didn't see knight c4. Let's light another incense while we have all kinds of time. Running out of incense. Is Ron a veteran? I don't think Ron is a veteran. In case you're watching me play chess, Omar, and I don't think you are, but maybe you are. In case you are, I don't think Ron is a veteran. It's the weekend. We finally got our, what do you call it? We finally got our apartment, so we're pretty excited about that. We're going to move in on the 21st or the 20th. First time since we've been in Oregon that we actually have our own place. And we've been in Oregon since like late November, I think. This person wants to be salty and just let their time run out. And lichess is going to say, "Excuse me, friend. This is against policy. You're going to go into a timeout. Please resign or finish your games." And the only reason I know this is because I've had that message like 1,000 times. Italicized times. Oh, he moved. Wow. Now this one's weak. You can't even guard it. Check. You could go there, maybe. Now then I just have to check. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm in 14th place.
Nice.
Out of 159. See, maybe I just need to take a break from chess and I come back and play reasonably.
Yeah. Can't let it get you.
And I'm also not on Twitch.
Right.
With Twitch's pretend.
Twitch makes you twitch.
Mm-hmm. Digita. Let's play something really weird. Let's play something strange. Strange things are so fun.
It's strange.
Strange, strange, strange. Strange, 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 strange. Okay. So he wants to take and push this probably, then win this, I'm assuming. Some type of thing like that, which we can't not allow. Maybe I can just excavate my knight to this area. No, I gotta take first somewhere. I'll take here. Keep this pawn sort of unmolested. Unmolested. Maybe push here then? Maybe push here? I don't really want him getting this move in. So I think I'll push this one. Maybe he has this. And then this. Yeah, that's what I sort of forgot about. But if he pushes here now, he loses this pawn. So maybe that's not quite as good for him as it initially looked. So now we take, he wants the knight here, let's bring this one in. I can come here or here if need be. And probably even push this just for fun. See if we can trade his bishop. Oh wow, he wanted that trade. That's amazing. I must play faster. He has no checks with this, so just back rank doesn't mean a whole lot. If he takes here, I just take this way. And he had to check that out, which was good. Let's pin this knight. Maybe you can push this? Is that possible? Maybe. I think I'd probably just remove it. Now he could take here if he wanted, and then take here. Then I get my rook up to the second rank. Have some pressure on this knight. Maybe he's going to go for it. Threatening to take this. Now I'm going to... What am I going to do? I don't know. Go here. I could play rook here, I guess. Oh, but then I take this, and then his bishop falls. So he cannot play rook there. I'm threatening that anyway, actually. He missed it. So he takes there, yes, but is this fast enough? Maybe it is. Just come here so there's no check and then clean. Oh shit. Oh. No! Okay. That's resign times. I completely missed this. So, that's really interesting. Maybe I could have played knight here. This pawn is fast, but I don't think it was any type of winning fast. But that's what I get for playing bullet-style blitz moves in a bullet-style moves in a blitz game. Not necessarily great. I was better that game, definitely. When someone plays really fast, though, it makes me start playing really fast, even though it's not really necessary. It kind of is necessary, though. That's the problem. If they're playing really fast, and you're not taking advantage of the holes that are created by their fast play. Yep, he wants to be solid with his Stonewall nonsense. Stonewalls are so bad. They're just like the worst. The Stonewall is the worst opening. I will never stop complaining about it. It's just the worst and ugliest opening ever. Now he's like worried about something. Check. I could go check here even if I wanted to. Which might be fun. I could go check. No. Let's play this one. And go for the break while he's still Oh man, he's actually going to do that. That's amazing. Okay, now I want to play this. Just because he's overextended on his king side. And I want to get the bishop here whenever possible. This is coming. I can solidify my bishop with c4. I don't like his opening whatsoever. I think it's very bad. I think it is quite atrocious, eh? Okay, let's try to attack this pawn. How do we remove this knight? Let's just double. Go for the double-double. Oh, he has that. I didn't even notice that he had that. Oh, let's not let him push this one. Can he push this now, maybe? Oh, now he lets me get a4, and that was very smart. Now I can do this. Maybe win this pawn. He could push here, maybe? Nope, he's just letting me win it. This bishop is horrifyingly bad, which is what always happens in... Well, it usually happens in Stonewall structures. Pretty much always. It's just like the worst piece imaginable. Let's try to win this one. Okie dokie. Maybe I can push here. No. Let's change up plans and go for takes and try and hit that rook. I want to induce him to take here. Oh wow. That looks very strange. Let's bring the queen in. Try to hit this one. This knight is stopping my bishop from coming here, kind of. Okay, not from coming here. I guess he has this now. Can I do this? Knight here, here. Oh, I can't go here because I'll push the pawn. Interesting. I mean, he plays correct as in that he's not trying to take everything. He knows that to take is a mistake. I don't agree with all of this though. This seems bad. If he pushes that, I can take because this is guarding here. Comes here, I can just take it anyway. Bah. I guess he takes this. As well, he does. Gotta make sure I don't hang things. Oh, I'm giving him this pawn, that was bad. Oh god. Ugh. So bad, so bad. Maybe I can... No, I can't even flag him. This is atrocious. Horrifying. As you can see, I can't deal with interruptions like Andrea was trying to say bye right while I was playing. I can't do it. I have to like completely ignore everything. Ugh. I hate that feeling so much. And I want to be able to say goodbye to her too, but it is the sole reason that I lost that game. And now I'm somewhat tilted, so the rest of the tournament will probably go sort of badly. And then I'm doing the I don't know if that one's great. Oh, I guess he's gonna... Nah. If I come here, then he pushes... Wait a second. If I play bishop d4, f3... No, this is fine. I can even take. No, I can't take, but I can do something like this. Probably the problem is knight here. That's probably the problem. Okay, well, we gotta go for it anyway. Knight here, see what happens. I'm pretty sure that knight here is maybe just winning. Because if I take the knight, yeah. So, okay, so I can take here, takes the bishop, and then come back here to stop queen g5. That's what I have to do. I have to give up my rook, but it's not just lost. Oh, he has this. This is even better. Yuck. Yucko. This is just like mate. There's literally nothing I can do about this. And this is just, I don't know the opening at all. Like whatsoever. 2500s. I wonder if this is some sort of like known trap line. Probably. It's definitely resign times though. See, when I actually study chess, when I actually study the game, which I haven't yet, then I will look into those lines and find out what to avoid in openings. Chess is the only thing in the realm that can still get me heated. Nothing else. Just the infinite game of chess. Not a single thing else. He's already playing waiting moves. It's kind of silly. I think my position is good already. His pawn is bad right there on d6. Maybe he'll try to push that at some point, maybe. I want to move my queen over and maybe get it to b2. Get some pressure along this one. That's a weird move, isn't it? Maybe I can go for e5. He's going for e5 himself. Okay, I'll keep it here. Although knight here is doing what exactly? Well, keep it here anyway. Knight here. I need to guard this one more time, so I guess I'll go here. Now he's got two very bad pawns here. Even my knight can come to h4 and I'm fine. He can never push this when it comes in here. I mean, it's opening my bishop up to guard this pawn as well. He has no more pawn breaks, like he can't push anything anymore. He's already almost in Zugzwang. Zugzwang, my friend. Okay, let's come back. Maybe bring a knight up here. I'm still covering this with 3. Is he gonna go here? Oh, he's trying that one. I see. Okay, let's go for this pawn. Maybe he can push. Let's see if we can take that knight out. I guess he could take now. He could take if he wanted to. That's weird. This pawn is just hanging, I think. Takes, take with the queen. Not sure. This pawn might not be hanging. I'm really not sure. Because if he takes here, takes, queen takes, and moves his knight somewhere, anywhere, it's hard for me to get back to guard this bishop. I might be able to, though. Okay. I see what he is trying. Hail to the victor. What can we do? Maybe just go back. Then if he pushes, I can, come back either way. And if he takes, then I just take with the knight. Okay, now I'm going to come back this way, so I can reroute in other nicer directions. Maybe to here. Okay, I think I can take this. Hitting the knight, I'll probably go back here. Let's go here. Pressure on the knight, maybe. I'm just going to double here. This pawn is very weak. Oh, this pawn is hanging, actually. So I will guard it like so. Maybe he can push this. Then check happens. Doesn't want to push that. This is guarded. This pawn is about to fall, and then my dark-scored bishop will be very opened up. Can you do this? Takes. Let's take this one, right? Check here, I just come up. Oh, he has the other check. Do I have to give my queen up? Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this. This is horrible. Very bad. Maybe I can flag him. Oh, he gave his queen up. Oh, he got me at the very end with that. Look at it. Look at what he did. Whew, he got me. No. Eyes open to truth. What's up, Gia? The time scrambles are so embarrassing sometimes. All rules go out the window, and all all manners go out the window, and you just try to pre-move. You try to trick. Tricking is what becomes the most predominant factor. So you see, after I lost that one game, I lost the next 3. That's just tilt. Once you get on a little bit of a bad energetic streak, you're just tilted. And you start losing everything. And it's not good. At all. This international master is playing a very strange opening. And I mean, this doesn't feel good for him. I can't imagine this could be good for anybody, ever, whether you're an IM or not. But this just feels really bad. I even want to take here, maybe. Push. Beat. Takes. This just doesn't seem like it's possible for it to be good for him. But it could just develop. I mean, he wants to bring his bishop here, obviously, and get pressure that away. Maybe I'll just do this. I gotta play faster. Maybe this bishop here and pushes this pawn. Oh, he just has, like, just winning. He's just winning. Oh no, he's not quite, because this is not open yet. Okay, so we still have this. I guess he has knight here, and I'll just come over. I thought his bishop was, like, really doing something special here, but apparently it wasn't. Okay, now I can play this move. I mean, can't I just push this? Like, he has to go here, and then I just win a piece. Does he push this, maybe? Come here. Knight back. This all looks very strange. You know, if he pushes here, I think I can sack. Because he can't go here. Yeah, if he pushes this, I just sack. Probably with the knight, then the bishop will be overloading this knight. I think he might be in trouble here. Are you playing with AI or another? No, these are all people. These are all. This is an elite blitz tournament, so it's the best people of, or the higher rated end of lichess. This is a titled international master here, and I'm hoping that he's about to be doing badly. I think he is doing badly. Maybe pushes and I take with the knight. Okay, so he's doing this. Oh, he found a sneaky move. Interesting. So, I could do this one. No. He found something kind of sneaky. Okay. Takes, check. Okay, I'll just take here. Let him say check. I mean, I'm still a piece up right here, right? That didn't really help them necessarily. Can he take here, maybe? Oh, he wants to take here. Okay. Okay, let's just take... Do I want to do that? No, we do this. That's what we do. A fork. So if he takes here, then I take his rook in the corner. 25 seconds. Can I beat this guy? Can I beat him? Oh, I thought I was a piece up. I guess I'm not. I thought I was. Oh well. But I am not, and he's probably going to win. Yeah, he just pushes here, and it's lost. Gotta give up my bishop. Ooh, this is no fun. I thought I was like a piece up for some reason. I don't know why. Wasn't I a piece up here? Somewhere? No, I wasn't a piece up. That's what it was. I thought I was winning a piece, but he found this move. which is very nice. Well, because he's threatening this and he's threatening this. That was the only move that I think that was an only move. Yeah, you too, Gia. I think that was the only move that he had in the position. Otherwise, he was just going to lose his. And look at this, 5 losses in a row. Right after that one thing that pissed me off, when Andrea left and said goodbye, and I lost my game. So I was acting like a child, but it did. Yeah, I lost every single game after that. Behaving like a child. See that I am spent a lot of time figuring out that, okay, so we're going to go into a same type of structure here. Same type of structure. Although he's not attacking this with anything, so I don't even need to do the rook lift, really. Here, maybe. I'll do something like that. His bishop is biting on rocks, though. Maybe bishop here. Oh, he's trying to win this pawn. Okay, so let's... I don't really want to ever play this because it opens his bishop up. And this is also being threatened here. Okay, I gotta pay a little bit of attention in this position. Because if I play here, he plays this one, and then this pawn falls. So I might just need to give this bishop up and play something like rook here. I think I do need to do that. I need to keep my pawn. Can he play like this, though? He says he can. But I can go here and win this pawn. I'm also threatening this knight, so he takes. Take. If rook there was able to happen, then he might be. Okay, let's guard this one now, and then I can get a knight in here. Oh, he's still fine. Drat. Dag nabbit. Okay, let's do this. No, I don't want to open this bishop up. Not good. Not good at all. Do I have anything sneaky? Well, I just gotta keep playing anyway, so he can win that pawn, and maybe I can... I don't know if I can do anything. If he takes here, okay, then he's giving me this file, so now I have something to work with. I can't really get my queen there because his bishop always comes back. Okay. Let's pretend that we have some sort of an attack. Which we don't. But it's nice to pretend sometimes. Yep, and he's just going after my weakness. And I have no attack anywhere. And this is how it works. Maybe bishop back here. Need to go bishop back there anyway. Move your queen. I guess I can push this now. Now it's opposite colored bishop endgame, which I might be okay. He's pawn up. Lots of my pawns are on light squares, which isn't good. But I think it's a draw. Put this one on a dark square. Put all your pawns on dark squares. Now I don't want him pushing that. Push this one, and basically he never has any way to get in. Okay, it's a draw. Okay, I finally did not a loss. That's it. First non-loss in a row. After I had the one psychologically damaging loss. So if you're playing chess and you can get someone to get upset, that's the best way to beat them. It's the first and foremost best way to beat anyone who's playing chess. Get them upset. Get them angry. Yep. I don't think this is that great for black. And the fact that he berserked is definitely not great for black. I'll probably do this. Let's attack it. He can't go bishop here. He has to guard this pawn somehow. Knight here? That looks horrible. I could even play this if I wanted to. Okay, it's just giving the pawn up. Oh, he's not just giving the pawn up. Okay. Fair enough. Let's give him that rook up though. Let's make sure I don't get mated here on g2 and everything's hunky-dory. No mates on g2. Maybe some sack can happen over here at some point. Perhaps. Okay. Should we do this one? He might try to come here and like sack this. That might actually be dangerous. Okay, he just stopped all danger possibilities there. And I think I can just go here. Although queen here is actually a threat. I have to pay attention. I do maybe push here and check if he pushes this, win the knight. Okay. Is this sack a possibility now? I think it might be actually. I'm gonna go for it. Wow, he's like. Okay. If he comes here, then I just take this knight. Otherwise, I'm threatening to take this pawn. Like, if he's gonna try and mate me, he has to do it really quickly. Okay, pushes here, I think I can just take this pawn. Now I'm stopping his queen from coming in as well. This is just a free knight. Is he gonna push here somehow? Yes, he is. Can I go here? Okay, I can just do this. Now he's gonna go queen here. Oh wow. If he goes queen here. Wait a second. Okay, so here, check. Maybe I just take with the queen and assume that he doesn't have any mates. Because if he checks and I take here, then it's check, here, checkmate. I can't do that. Maybe I could just back the king up though. Maybe I don't have to sack like this. Oh, that's no sack anyway, but I gotta come back. So I just gotta make sure I'm not getting mated somehow here, like if he does that. Yep. can play this one, I think. And then he'll have a check, maybe right here, then I'll come back, and all the attack will be over. And he shall be done. Okay? Check over, checkmate here. I'm just going to get rid of his queen, and then I was just going to come over here and push this pawn. He has one check here, then I'm just come over. It's not a big deal. Okay. Okay, the game is finally done. I came back. I got one win at the very end, but I actually played well this tournament. I played pretty well. I did get back to 2,300. Ray Robson is live. 23:55 performance. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's enough live for now. Thanks for hanging out and watching. And to my regular people, come back tomorrow at 1 p.m. And we'll have a live Becky Burns show. Alright? 1 p.m. Pacific Standard tomorrow for a live Becky Burns show.